Welcome back. The Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Let's do this.
Did I say enough has? I don't even know if it made it seem true.
I didn't even hear a ha.
Oh, maybe I was too quiet. Oh well, the black sidewalks are finally gone.
The black cyclops are finally gone.
I think I accidentally said it completely wrong there, and it would have sounded even worse, but well.
That's a hell of a way to lead. You didn't really stab your mother, did you?
By the way, that's wrong.
Sorry. I technically stabbed. There's no evidence.
It's all right, Athena. Just tell us what you saw that day.
Yeah, if he's not here, so it's for the moment.
Subtitles. It's me, George. Return to game.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, none of us actually introduced ourselves.
Rob! I'm Rob! Lawrence is Laurencio. There he is.
In fact, what is this? The Brick starring as himself.
Yeah. We have Golg.
It's me, Athena Sykes, and I'll be playing George.
We have Gog Mazius from Monster Hunter.
And we have the Chad Alex.
I don't deserve that, but thank you.
Unfortunately, that is the title that you have come to be known as in our friend group.
I mean, was I also called the Giga Chad by someone as well at some point?
Lawrence is the Giga Chad.
It's in the
yeah, that's Giga Chad, not the Chad.
I don't know, man. Chadicus, and then we don't even have Bradicus in here, so what's even the point?
Chadicus Prime.
George is Bradicus.
Sorry.
Anywho, I was drawing a picture when I was done. I went to show it to my mom.
To your mom.
I opened the door, and then...
Wait, did she put it on the fridge?
It's all right. I'm right here. You're safe, Athena, in this
It'd be really unfortunate if he was
mostly blown up courtroom.
She was on the floor by the workbench with the katana sticking out of her. There was a handkerchief over her face. I knew it was by her clothes. I knew it was her. Yeah. And there was a man there.
How did you know it was a man? Objection.
A man? The capital of Jordan?
Quiet, Your Honor! Go on. Wow, he just fucking told Your Honor to shut the fuck up.
To shut up. Your Honor, are you gonna take that, Your Honor?
Bro, that's instant contempt of court right there.
Yeah, is that Phoenix's Black Warlock?
Shit.
He tried to attack me in a panic. I grabbed the knife that was there and...
And you ate it?
And eat it.
He dodged it first, so I only got his clothes, but I tried again.
And I missed.
Let me...
My blade skill wasn't high enough, I couldn't even hit a rat.
And this time you hit something, but it wasn't what you were going for, so I guess you missed. I'm joking.
And that was an iffy, as he showed up just now.
Iffy! Just in time.
Is that enough energy for you, Iffy? Is that enough to summon you?
I thought we started like in 30 more minutes. Or 20 minutes.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
Has BST, like, crossed over since? No, I'm pretty sure it started.
Well, even if that was the case, the time differences are only by hours, so, you know.
Yeah, but it would explain if he's confusion.
Fun fact, there are some time zones that do, like, half hours. That are really stupid.
I love crossing from Afghanistan to China.
You know, it's illegal to click door hinges in other time
Like,
zones.
Alex, I'm not fucking crazy, right? Sometimes it feels like Rob starts like a little bit later from now, doesn't it?
I can definitely assure you that I've started consistently at 11 p.m. every single night.
To be fair, it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's also true. With Rob, usually I have to ask him because I'm always an hour early whenever the time zones change. And he's
It's
like,
because-
Alex, you have to wait an hour. I'm like, damn it.
It's because he didn't post this is happening into the Discord thing. It's clearly why.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad he did.
Cringe. Did you say what you said? Glad he didn't.
I'm glad he did. I'm tired of that shit.
He's the one who suggested. It's entirely him, anyways. We got We got him, boys.
Anyway,
We got him.
is Iffy taking over this, or was it just still me?
No, it's you, because if he is...
Marnes literally asked because that was going to be a problem, and you
Oh, no,
said
he
you'd
is.
do it.
All right, yeah,
Oh, no,
I
it-
see what's going on. Right,
Oh, no,
that's fine.
oh, no, that's for when the other thing happens. This is still
It's-
iffy at the moment.
This is still iffy. Okay.
This is still iffy. Yeah, I remember.
I
when-
wasn't
know
even
when-
Phoenix the last time we were doing this. It was
Yeah,
you.
I don't
You were
think.
talking to yourself.
I don't think they were.
Why are you talking to yourself?
Oh, I still
Anyway.
think it's Blackpool still. No, Blackpool's later. Sorry.
Hey, and
Continue.
this time you got it, didn't you?
Did.
Used in this trial.
I remember it clearly now. The knife that went into the back of his hand.
What the fuck did I miss?
Not much.
Literally, they were just like, "Hey, Athena, you didn't stab this man, did you?" And that's pretty much it. And she
Well,
just
yeah.
said,
Told the judge to shut up.
Athena did not, in fact, stab her mother. She stabbed
She did
some
draw-
other prick.
She did draw a picture though, and she also, and Phoenix told the judge to shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he kicked me, and I passed out.
Gave you the roundhouse, dude.
Was it Chuck Norris?
Right,
Was Chuck Norris
jump.
murder?
Right,
Can't believe it was Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris killed her mum. Nothing we can do.
Also, very important. Apparently, Nepal's time zone is plus 5:45.
Oh.
That's so awkward.
Yeah, there we go.
You're welcome. Anyway, when I came to, my mum wasn't moving. I had to do something. I had to fix her. I thought,
My brain just like you can't fix people. That's illegal.
so I asked Ponko to move her to the operating table.
Flashback.
Something's wrong with Mum. So I'm taking her to apart to fix her.
Oh, don't do
Yikes.
that.
Oh no!
So that's
Don't
why
do
she
that.
said
I'm
that.
I'm a licensed necromancer.
Your Honor, as you can see, the defendant has just given us critical new testimony. A man was there before Miss Sykes arrived. A man who covered the victim's face and put on the victim's jacket. This man is the real culprit.
Miss Sykes, do you have any idea who this man was? No, I'm afraid I don't.
A few moments ago, Miss Sykes mentioned a mask. Athena, can you tell us anything else about that?
Yes, the mask. It was my mum's Japanese theater mask.
We going full kabuki.
Was she?
I think it was the one hanging on the wall of the lab. Ah, this mask hanging here on the wall. It was kind of spooky, that mask. My mum used to tell me. That a gnome mask even has the power to turn an ordinary human into a phantom.
as opposed to a yes mask.
A phantom!
Daniel Phantom.
Can't believe Danny Phantom was the criminal alone.
That a new suspect has emerged. Bring Danny Phantom to the stand.
Yeah, Danny Phantom.
Oh, that was a cut. Okay.
He's just 14.
And that means that all suspicion against Miss Sykes has...
Oh, robot.
This is the robot.
It's the robot. It's you.
Yeah. You see, this is precisely why I can't trust the court system.
It's because it gave me a result I don't like.
Athena Sykes is the murderer. I won't accept any other verdict.
Miss Blackwell, this is not good.
A new suspect? Where's the proof this person ever existed? Who says it wasn't all just a dream in the little princess's groggy little head?
Ah,
Mother.
she's right. We don't have any hard evidence of the masked man's existence. Wait, what?
Thank you, Mr. Wright. I'll never be able to repay you for all you've done. But I'm
Alright,
fine now,
free labor for a year.
because I can say with certainty that I didn't kill my mother.
Athena, I'm so glad for you.
More and more memories are coming back now. So I'd like to say one thing, if I could.
No.
Ponko came to the robotics lab at around 2 PM to recharge.
Pacific.
I went to the robotics lab at about 2 p.m. for my regular recharge. Flashback. It's all about the charger, but Dina came in and hugged Mommy Metis. Flashback. And Mommy Metis fell down. After that, I was recharging, so I don't know anything. Flashback. Over.
I see where you're going with this. If Mommy Metis was really the killer in disguise.
Right. They must have come to the robotics lab before 2 p.m.
Do I have anything here in the evidence that can help me find this person who came to the lab before 2 p.m.?
Security footage, probably.
Videotape.
The videotape.
Yeah, we have a
Yep,
7-year-old video.
The
Yeah, this
videotape.
one, yeah. Did they look through all of it? They saw him leaving,
No.
and they see him cool.
This is Prosecutor Blackwell leaving the scene after the incident at around 3 p.m. What I'm wondering is, does the video show anyone else passing by there before then?
I don't see anything in the investigation report. It looks like they didn't check. Idiots.
Okay.
Everyone in the courtroom just turns toward the nearest police station.
I can't believe the police are corrupt.
Just
Yeah,
as I
honestly, I
thought.
forget so sometimes.
So if we rewind the footage and go back to around 2 p.m., we should be able to see the true culprit leaving the scene.
Very well then, let's take a look.
Yeah, please stop it right there.
Who the fuck is this?
It's just like you said, there is a man leaving the scene of the crime.
How did nobody check this?
Hey, he's
Is that Rhino
bleeding.
Kusanova?
Was it
You know how-
was
Do you know how boring it is to look through security footage?
it? What are you saying, Rob, as well?
Oh, no, what did they hear what Alex said?
Is that Rhino Kusanova?
Rhino who?
I don't even know
Oh,
what he's on about.
It's from the Shin Megami Tensei series.
I'm thinking of the
I
fucking
know
like the
he's
Gen
fine,
5, the Gen 5 like train conductors. I forgot what they're called.
Oh no, is he thinking of that guy, the one of the new in the remake game coming out? I forgot what it's called, but like the
Yeah, it's that one.
the Soul Army one, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah, that
I like
guy.
how just
Also,
nobody knew who it was.
How did nobody rewind to see this? Doesn't that look even remotely suspicious?
Miss Sykes, do you remember this person?
That's him, I'm sure of it. He's wearing my mother's jacket. I did, but what I really wanted to see was her jacket.
That jacket on display. That was Dr. Sykes's.
Look at his twat douchebag.
Can you see it? That's the slash I made with the utility knife that day. And I'm sure that knife is under the jacket somewhere.
Is there yellow on that bandage?
I actually don't know. I think it's just it might be just dried blood.
Maybe. I mean, does dry blood look yellow?
When you
No.
gotta murder someone, you can't
probably
can't
blind.
see, you know? So then, everything makes like said.
Dried blood can have a brown hue, which can yellow bandages.
Which might make sense, yeah.
It could be cleaning, like anti-disinfected shit.
It could be
Exactly.
some accent.
It proves that Miss Sykes' memory is correct.
Was
Dr.
correct.
Sykes is... Yeah. Getting... Right. Dr. Sykes' killer arrived at the robotics lab before 2 p.m. He killed her and hit her face with a handkerchief.
Look at that. Look at
Then-
the mask. And the eyes. Can you see the eyes in the mask, like poking through the mask? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's creepy as fuck. Then he disguised himself with Dr. Sykes' jacket and a mask that were there in the lab.
Also, bold!
My eyes! The culprit probably knew beforehand that Ponko charged up at 2 p.m. every day. So he waited for Ponko to come up to the lab for her regular recharge.
By leaving Dr. Sykes' jacket on, the culprit tricked Ponko into thinking he was Dr. Sykes, thereby making it look like she was alive up to that point in time. All to disguise the real time of death!
Fucking idiot. It's a nice theory, Mr. Wright, but I'm afraid it's just not possible.
What? Why not? The victim's jacket is clearly visible right there in this video.
And that right there is precisely the problem. The ID tag on the jacket and the scene confirms, beyond a doubt, that it belonged to the victim. If the person who left the trap truly was wearing the victim's jacket, then how could it possibly have wound up back at the scene of the crime?
What's going on? That doesn't make sense. Edgeworth's right. The culprit was wearing the jacket. How did it get back to the lab?
He brought it back later.
The killer brought it back. The killer used the jacket as a disguise to make his escape. But in order to conceal that fact, he had to get the jacket back to the crime scene. So the culprit simply returned to the robotics lab later and planted it there. Contradiction resolved.
Objection!
Fuck!
Except that it would have been impossible.
Nuh-uh.
The only people who came to the robotics lab after the killer were, I quote, Prosecutor Blackwell and the people who reported the body. And they claimed that the jacket was there when they arrived.
Nuh-uh.
So, when you suppose this mysterious man of yours had the chance to return the jacket?
Aha. A puzzling question indeed.
When did the culprit have the chance to bring the jacket back? When the body was found. The only time the culprit could have returned the jacket was when the body was found.
Mr. Wright, do you realize the implication of that argument?
Yes? I do. Most people, when they come across a murder, focus their attention on the body. The culprit could have taken advantage of that split second to plant the jacket. In other words, the true culprit of this case, the man known as the Phantom, was one of the first people to discover the body.
I would never have thought of that. I thought it was a cartoon character.
You don't think of much, Your Honor. You really think at all, Your Honor.
Order in the court. What is the meaning of this, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
Fuck, Skipper.
It's not to say you're a bitch. Also, the body was discovered and reported by a group of 3 people. They were there to collect space probes captured in preparation for the Half-One launch. One of those 3 people had a special bag to transport the capsule in.
Oh, you mean the shock-resistant bag.
Correct. I suppose if the jacket was in that bag, it could have been returned to the scene of the crime without anyone noticing. I'll see to it that you get the reports on those 3 people.
You will?
We should also check the facial recognition database for that robot. This person felt the need to hide his face with the theatre mask. It might mean that his facial data was once registered. It's not wrong.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, does this mean...
I have to admit, I believe Miss Sykes' memories to be credible. You win, right? Not that this was ever an official trial anyway. So it didn't count.
Fucking sore loser.
Do my ears deceive me, Prosecutor Edgeworth? Are you actually conceding?
Why not?
Damn, Steven!
Is it true, boss? Does this mean I'm...
Can't believe it. It's over. I won! I proved that both Athena and Prosecutor Blackwell are innocent.
Ben.
Your Honor, I see no need to further prolong this trial. Fuck!
I love the way he said I won.
Hold on,
It's
Mr.
just
Wright.
so-
Have you forgotten who's in charge of this trial?
That's right. I'm the one who's supposed to say, I see no need to further prolong.
Not you, Your Honor. Get out. Shut up. Now just shut up.
The little princess who was truly beloved by Metis, and who repaid that love with death. All these years, hating Athena was the only thing that kept me going.
Damn.
But what do I do now? Can anybody tell me? How am I supposed to go on?
What? Don't.
Do you see the Muffin Man on the screen?
Miss Blackwell,
Hello.
Unlike you, Aura. Metis was deeply passionate about her work, and she chose you as her partner. Isn't that?
Up yours, Simon. You know exactly how I felt about her.
You say up yours.
Yeah.
Damn.
Her respect as a coworker wasn't all that I wanted.
She's
Jesus Christ.
gay!
Oh, they were fucking.
Fuck. Well, they were fucking.
Then what did you want
That's
from
literally
her?
what I said.
Did you really just go there, Your Honor?
Your Honor, shut up.
There is something I've wanted to say, if you will lend me an ear. I have in my possession a lead on who Metis' murderer is. You do?
Oh, I do.
Right, Donald. You asked me about the identity of the Phantom of 7 years past. That's right. The Phantom. The person Blackwell has been looking for. Even from behind bars. 7 years ago. Okay, I'm not
again.
doing that joke again. But I saw it. I saw it right flash before my eyes.
Wait. Why are you gonna say 7 years ago I was Chinese or something?
Yes, that was precisely what I was going
I
to do.
fucking knew
7 years ago, on the night before the show.
I was Chinese.
The night
I
before the
was
show,
chilling.
somebody hatched a plan to sabotage the Hat 1 rocket.
The spy.
But he was no ordinary spy. We knew naught about him, his background, appearance. We came to refer to him as the Phantom. At the time, I was working with the police
And he was
to
an
hunt him
absolute
down.
menace.
And then one
Also
day,
music.
a miracle occurred, and I obtained a lead on him.
How exciting. What was his lead?
A recording of the
Listen,
Phantom's voice, but the quality was too poor for proper voice analysis. Yet I had hope. Aura's co-worker was a scientist who could analyze human emotions. So I asked her to evaluate the recording using analytical psychology. And that scientist was Dr. Sykes. Yes. A spy's greatest fear is to have his true identity discovered. In addition to Hat 1, Dr. Sykes' results in the recording were surely among his targets. But his search of the Space Center bore no fruit, so he must have started to panic.
He couldn't find them, but where could they have been?
Who is to say?
You was to say.
Wow, I bet he's never let that out of his sight all these years.
Whoa, you smuggled us into prison!
Oh, I have my ways, and they exist in my asshole.
You can just say use the bird.
Once more,
No,
my
that's
partner is
the only way you
especially
talk about it.
talented at that sort of thing.
Sorry, I think.
That's the only way you get ConjureMan in jail. Stop lying.
Bird.
I see. It's Taka.
Yeah, Doc.
I
Conversation
worked
with
to
him,
lure
shoot
the
the bird.
Phantom in by spreading rumors throughout the underworld. I was even granted permission to prosecute cases to attract the Phantom's attention. Just try to retrieve your identity, you bloody butcher, became my taunt.
How? How could you say that if you're not even speaking that loud?
And what about the results Dr. Sykes drew up for you? Was there any useful information?
Not at all.
Here, you can see for yourself. But take good care of it, is all I have left of my mentor. I will. I better hold on to this real tight.
Look at it, I guess.
The subject's motions
That's
rarely
nice.
fluctuate, and he doesn't experience feelings like normal people do.
Nobody understands the pain I've been through. No one knows how I'm truly feeling.
Psychological profile classified. Emotional output of this voice extremely weak compared to typical voices. Subject deemed to have unique psychological makeup with almost no emotional fluctuation. No emotional fluctuation, huh?
I wonder how we're gonna catch him.
A spy who experiences no emotions, not sadness nor anger, and naturally, no fear. He is the very definition of a phantom, a monster with no heart. Don't you see? This creature is the rot that destroyed our lives and set what ails us all into motion.
But Phantom, indeed a fitting name for the one who has brought darkness into our world. Edgy.
Well then. It seems a faint image of this man has started to take shape. Based on what we have learned, I'd like all of you to conduct further investigation.
That's based, Your Honor.
Thank you. This is not a formal trial, but I do want to follow protocol. If I may, I'd like to hand down my verdicts and bring these proceedings to an end.
Whatever. Do what you want.
I don't care anymore. You'll hear no objections from me. I have something else to do right now.
Yes, please, Your Honor. It's over. It's finally over.
It's finally over.
Very well, in that case, Prosecutor Blackwell, could you please take the stand?
No, not physically.
As a result of this trial, your innocence has been proven. The verdict handed down 7 years ago is hereby overturned.
But this is an official trial.
I don't care. And now the defendant of the current trial, Miss Athena Sykes. Yes, Your Honor? Mr. Wright, thank you. Thank you for everything.
Athena, you're more than welcome.
If everyone is ready, I will now give my verdict.
Alright, where's the bitch boy?
Objection!
Roll... Oh, goddammit.
Alright, bitch boy, get on the stand.
You?
Me.
What do you want, Apollo?
Yo, it's
What you doing, Apollo? Forward my plans?
Think I might be.
You know, I could sack you for that.
Apollo!
What is the meaning of this?
Congratulations, Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Edgeworth. You uncovered the truth from 7 years ago, and you saved Prosecutor Blackwell.
You know we can hold you in contempt of court right now.
However,
I don't like the lack of light in his eyes.
I can't allow this trial to end just yet.
Bruh.
Yo, bailiff, tackle his ass.
I need to use the bathroom, please.
Why, Apollo? Why would you do this to us?
You need to use the bathroom, huh? You're trying to avoid a murder, Josh.
It's too late, we have to sit here.
It's too late.
Alright, let's do this. The bitch boy wants a fight, we'll fucking give him one.
Alright, break Apollo's back.
Kinky.
God, the
Not that
music.
Apollo.
Hey, look, it's almost Christmas, Apollo, which means it wasn't actually Christmas. You gotta stop this.
We don't even have full
Gonna
credit here.
make some Christmas miracles.
Mr. Justice, please explain yourself.
It's very simple. There isn't much to explain. The defendant, Miss Athena Sykes, might not be innocent.
Bruh.
What are you talking about? The case from 7 years ago has been settled.
I'm not talking about the past here. I'm talking about the present case.
You can't do that, Apollo!
It's still not clear who killed Clay Terry.
That's a different trial, you fucking nitwit.
But Apollo, why would you...
Miss Sykes, please listen quietly to what I have to say.
No.
Fucking
world is-
model.
What?
The model with the eye like that and the like smirk, looking like he's about to lose his shit. Like someone made a joke. It's like that's not funny. That's not funny at all. Like, he looks like he's about to crack from laughing.
To be fair, he kind of is.
He's kind of an asshole.
What in the world is Apollo trying to do?
He's spoiled your plans.
Your Honor, please allow me a little of the court's time.
There's literally no one here.
But this is a trial for the case from 7 years ago.
You can't do it here.
Miss Blackwell, I'd like to ask a favor of you.
Don't simp. No.
Just as you lost someone close to you, I lost someone close to me too.
I
they will
do
fucking-
not think it's the same way.
Oh, they will fucking.
I'm sure you want to know the real truth of what happened as much as I do.
What?
Bro is inting.
I don't want to voice
He's intent.
Laura anymore.
I can do it, it's fine. Apollo.
Okay, fair enough.
Sure, you know I'm all for the truth.
Alright, Lauren, let's go get a smoothie, bro. We got nothing to do here today.
Now let's see you expose the princess's guilt.
I mean, technically I am still here, but Edgeworth really isn't doing much right now.
Judge, I
Just
give
see
my
if that
permission.
McFlurry machine works, Lawrence. Come on.
Continue with the trial.
Very well. Is that alright with you, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I can't hear. I've gone to get my ice cream. If you tell me to go buy it. Whatever. No objections. Let's hear Mr. Justice's whinings. And a police investigation report brought immediately.
You too, Edgeworth. I really hope it's because you have something up your sleeve.
Yeah,
Mr.
Yeah,
Edgeworth has been checked for all of his sleeves, thank you. Very
not
well.
all of them, Your Honor.
Your opening statement, please, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Sleeveworth.
Slugworth. Sorry, wrong case.
How about a
Get out
slug
of
worth
here.
somebody?
As you wish, let's review the case of the murder of Mr. Clay Terran.
Yes, sorry, Slugworth was that chocolate trial.
It was made clear in the previous trial that Solomon Starlock was not the killer. Therefore, the true culprit was someone else.
Basic logic.
On that day, the culprits waited for the astronauts in Boarding Lounge 1. When the two men made their escape out of the Space Museum, and 2, the killer stabbed Mr. Terran with the same type of knife that was used 7 years ago.
I'm right before the show.
2, the murderer then escaped into the Space Museum. Next, Director Yuri Cosmos switched the launch plans and committed perjury. After that, the culprit exited the Space Museum and escaped via the boarding lounge number 2. Therefore, hitherto, fuck off. The trial must make it clear who Mr. Terran's true killer was. In other words, we must discover who it was that escaped through the Space Museum that day.
Thank you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Mr. Wright, is the defense ready?
Do I fucking look ready, Your Honor?
I'm ready to sack my employee.
I'm not ready either, honestly.
Yes, Your Honor. I better rearrange my evidence.
See, this is what happens when you make someone clean their toilets every day.
Now then,
It's
Mr.
like he was getting-
Justice, your testimony, please.
Look, I don't pay out for free labor. I must make him work for every hour I pay him.
Oh, Justice's
Every second
accusation.
must be milked.
I suspected Miss Sykes of the murder of Clay Terran. My growing suspicions were confirmed when this incriminating evidence presented itself.
Fake news, folks.
In addition, she's the only one who could have utilized the launch pad switch to escape. That is why I wish to indict Miss Sykes on the charge of murder.
I know you're a police officer. Didn't think so.
I have no idea what's going on, Steven. This is some bullshit.
Order! Order in the court.
I'll take some fries.
Okay, one fries. Mr. Justice, you realize you
I
are
want a Happy Meal.
your own Don't your own co-worker with murder, don't you?
Yes, Your Honor, because that is the conclusion my investigation
Very
has
bad.
led me to.
Apollo, why? How could
Oh.
you suspect me too?
Betrayal.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Don't get it. Just what did you find out over the past few days to make you think this?
He almost got away scot-free and he started running it
I
down
think-
the courtroom.
This is one of those pressels, isn't it?
This is a pressel, yeah.
Yeah.
What
But
first
no,
made-
Apollo, that's wrong.
What first made you suspicious of Miss Sykes?
It all started when Miss Sykes and I were investigating the crime scene. When she saw the weapon that killed Mr. Terran, my bracelet reacted.
Objection, that is not evidence.
She said she had never seen the knife before, but my bracelet told me otherwise.
You're a topper attacking.
And then, every time after that, my bracelet would react when she talked about the case.
Apollo must have been beside himself during that investigation.
I didn't know what to do or think. I couldn't even sleep. In that condition, I knew I wouldn't be any good in court. So I decided to wear an eye patch, so I wouldn't be able to perceive any of her tells.
So that's why Apollo was acting so strangely. But the reason... Whoa. But the reason Miss Sykes unconsciously reacted to the knife that way is because she stabbed her mother's murderer with one identical to it 7 years ago.
But that knife was also the murder weapon that was used to kill Clay Terran. My bracelet could have also reacted to her because she knew she was his killer.
Don't you give me that
Don't give me that
fucking
face!
Don't you give us that. That is a face you could easily punch.
Yeah, because guess what? It's the same fucking face that a certain dickwad used in the last game.
Yeah, look, man, you trying to pull a Kristoff here? You fucking hypocritical is what you are right
We're
now.
getting
Mr. Apollo.
Kristoffed by Apollo. Come on, man.
He's hypocristophical, apparently.
I guess he has a point.
But my bracelet wasn't the only reason I became suspicious of her.
Press. That's the lighter that was found in the Space Museum with her fingerprints on it, right? But even if it seems decisive, there must be other facts we don't know about it yet.
If that's so, go ahead and prove it then.
Alright.
Look, honestly, I don't want to believe it's true either. But Miss Sykes was the only one who was in the Space Museum at the time of the murder.
But Mr. Justice! Miss Sykes had absolutely no motive to kill Mr. Terran.
No.
7 years ago.
Oh, shut up, you.
We're doing.
Miss Sykes lived at the Cosmos Space Center.
History is doomed to repeat itself.
It wouldn't be strange if she had some kind of connection to him. There we go. Nice smirk. Aside. People sometimes kill for motives we can't even imagine.
Like the guy you're trying to pretend to be because he lost a poker game.
I know you've seen plenty of cases like that in your own career, Mr. Wright.
I still can't believe this. How could you actually suspect Athena, Apollo?
How many cases has he actually had where the motive made no sense? I mean, I think the only one I can think of is technically Von Karma's, I think. I think because he did have a reason, but it was kind of a weird one. It was really weird. I think everyone else had like a very clear reason for murder. In his cases. I can't think
I mean,
of
I
one
want
way
to get really anally technical. No one has a reason to kill someone.
There is
Well, also-
one
also
case where
motive.
it makes no... where motive is never checked, but I can't remember which one it is.
Like, because aside from Kristoff, like, that was technically Apollo's case. I don't think in the first 3 games there was another one. I'm trying to think through my head right now.
Isn't it possible that somebody else used that same escape route?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Wright.
Why not?
What about the case with the fiance? Like, that one felt like it didn't have much to do with, like, the
The fiance.
Wright's, like, ex-girlfriend.
Oh, Dahlia.
Yeah.
Recall there's a security camera in boarding lounge 1 aimed at the launch pad door. It's the camera that captured Mr. Terran and Mr. Starbuck. But there's also another security camera in boarding lounge 2. It recorded Mr. Terran's killer, or rather, Miss Sykes coming out of the Space Museum.
Can't believe Miss Sykes came out.
If he is correct, Dahlia's case where she kills her ex-boyfriend never has a motive proven.
Which one?
The first one. So you know the one where she electrocutes the guy?
Oh, Terry Fall. Oh, wait, that one.
Yeah. So
Wasn't that like, was that about the drug or something?
we know what the motive is, because he was interfering, but it's never proven in court, and never comes up.
Fair enough.
Damn, son, I don't even fucking play these games.
But here's
Get
the
on
thing.
my level.
But that was Mia's case, technically.
But you get my point. It's like he's seen the case before.
I guess so.
Alright, sorry. You read this line, right,
Anyways.
Alex?
I did read this, yeah.
A camera
Sorry,
in
I
boarding
had to-
lounge too?
Got the flex.
If he flexing his grandiose memory, his large memory, his girthy memory.
Big brain, apparently.
First I've heard of it, but makes sense.
A camera.
Athena said she snuck into the Space Museum the night before the incident. And,
Is that
was
what the
over... and then was overcome and passed out until around noon the next day.
After the show.
I was out until about noon of the next day. I didn't even know about the explosions. When I woke up, no one was around, so I just went out into the boarding lounge too.
That must have been when the camera captured her. And that's what made Apollo suspect her even more. But wait a minute.
Smack.
In that case, it most likely recorded the true culprit as well.
That's a negative on that one too, Mr. Wright.
God damn it, Apollo, work with me here!
You're
Edgy
you're
little
negative.
shit, you.
In the footage taken after the incident, Miss Sykes is the only one who appears.
What?
Evidence.
Why?
I don't
Prove
know
it.
what's going on anymore, Bobby.
Prove it, bitch.
Is George's mic...
Order! Order in the court. No, it's just it took a weird amount to load. I think my thing died a little bit.
That's fine.
Order! Order in the court.
Why is there a
I
gallery?
fucking got him having him.
I already ordered my fries.
It can't
No,
be.
my order.
But if it is, then it's incredibly incriminating.
What do you want to order, Your Honor? Wasn't it you who proved the previous trial that the way the culprit escaped was via Space Museum after the pads had been switched? A fact you previously proved turned out on its ear, leaving your client high and dry.
Oh, shut up, Edgeworth. Apollo's doing your job for you.
I'm not supposed to. It's the cross-examination. And I must also say that it's vintage Phoenix Wright. It's vintage Phoenix Wright fucking himself over.
I'm being hoisted by my own petard.
True.
Believing in your client to the end is a basic principle of good defense. Shouldn't you extend that same principle to your own coworker?
Fuck him.
You're probably right. Maybe I'm not even fit to be a lawyer.
You're damn right. Give me the badge.
However, I don't care. This case is special to me.
Alright, little bitch.
Oh, they was fucking.
His best friend did just die.
Oh no!
Clay was my friend, and that's why I just have to know the truth.
Give me a meme, but like, oh no. If he was your best friend, why did he never come up in investing in follow justice?
Apollo suspected his trusted coworker of killing his friend. To dispel his doubts, he investigated on his own, but that only led to more doubts.
Down.
Apollo must have been really struggling with this. Well, Apollo may have doubts, but... I'll say it again. Athena Sykes isn't the murderer.
Then I have only one thing to say.
Prove it.
Fuck you.
Evidence is everything in court.
No, Apollo, that's not.
That's
the
five things to say.
Track. In A's
Mr.
of
Wright?
blindness, always said.
Think you have the concrete proof to knock down my arguments?
I have a concrete brick I could throw in your face.
That's assault,
Shifu
Lawrence.
now, motherfucker.
And battery.
No, Shifu. I'm allowed.
I do not have a
It's not
resurrective amulet that ages me by 10 years every single time I get the shit kicked out of me.
You don't know that.
Your arguments have been very clear, Mr. Justice. And your facts appear to be indisputable.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think of my theory?
I think you cooked it in an outhouse.
It looks like not even you can deny it. Miss Sykes was the only one who used the only possible escape route.
Under these circumstances, there can be no other suspect of the defendant. Alright, back
Unless...
in a moment.
You think there was an alternative escape route. Is that what you think, Mr. Wright?
Is that what you think, Mr. Wright?
Is that what you think, Phoenix?
Is that what you think? People recording this?
Was there an alternative escape route? Of course there was.
No
Yeah,
way.
no way.
Turns to camera.
No
Is
way.
that what you think?
Yes, of course there must have been. Just don't ask me what.
You're just bluffing again, aren't you?
Fuck.
It's like his entire shtick, man.
Me? Bluff? No way. He knows me too well.
It's me, right?
Yeah.
It's fine, Mr. Wright. Even a bluff would suit me just fine. As long as you can clear up this doubt inside me.
Wait. So is that what this is all about?
I want to believe in Athena. I really do. But what is faith without doubt? That's why I need to question her guilt.
He's dropping the trust but verify doctrine.
So that once the truth finally comes out, I can really, fully trust her.
So, that you can really trust me? I thought we were friends.
Did Lawrence run off?
Yes.
Alright, Lawrence is not here.
Oh! I'm working hard today.
Is it Jova?
Alright. Lawrence is back.
Sorry. It's alright, you know why I disappeared, Rob.
Unfortunately, Iffy read your humph, so I'm moving on.
You son of a... Fine. It seems your junior partner has showed us what trials are truly all about.
I believe you're right.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the cringe. We prosecutors painstakingly question every detail in pursuit of the defendant.
Well, we lawyers believe in and defend our clients to the end.
When both sides go all out against each other, that's when we discover the truth.
I feel like there's a Go Beyond plus Ultra somewhere in here.
Precisely, and when the battle is over, we will understand the true meaning of trust.
Yeah.
That is exactly what trials are about. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. I couldn't ignore the seed of doubt that was growing inside me. So I decided I needed to face it head on.
Lawrence cannot handle the amount of cheese.
Oh no, it's just...
Cannot handle the
later.
amount of seed growing inside him.
No matter what the truth is that's waiting ahead, I won't be afraid.
That's so like Apollo. Always uber earnest about things like this.
Uber.
Eats.
Mr. Justice, I vow to dispel every last bit of doubt in your heart.
John Justice.
Thighs of cringe.
Lawrence is dying of cringe.
Good, because I want to
Man.
believe in Miss Sykes again.
Why was it just that caused my fucking...
You're really hoping there was an alternative route, aren't you, Apollo? But if I use the process of elimination, there really aren't that many possibilities. Director Cosmos was at the southern exit, leaving only the control room and the corridor to the Space Museum. Which door could the culprit have escaped through?
Come on, Mr. Wright. Where do you think the culprit escaped to?
Into the tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
They really only could have escaped to the corridor to the Space Museum. All they had to do was use the unconscious Mr. Starbucks Prince to get through the door.
It appears that what you're trying to do is establish Miss Sykes' guilt. If the true culprit used that route, the only exit would have been the boarding lounge number 2. I'm not done cooking, Edgeworth. The logical conclusion of your argument is that the Niller is none other than the defendant.
Miller.
The Niller.
Excuse me?
Said Niller instead of killer. I don't even know what that is.
Unfortunately, the K sound did not go through.
I've been waiting for you, Miller.
I've been waiting for you, Miller. Ah.
I knew it. That's the only way it could be, huh? The culprit escaped into the corridor that leads to the Space Museum. Then I guess it's true. The only exit would be into Boarding Lounge 2.
But Miss Sykes was the only person captured by the Boarding Lounge 2 security camera.
I investigated the crimes thoroughly,
Not a leaf.
but the only place the culprit could have escaped to was the Space Museum corridor. There weren't any other secret corridors or anything.
But at least there was no other conclusion but a draw, but that Venus Sykes was the culprit.
What could the answer be? Is there really no other escape route?
There's the one.
But hold on a second. What if?
Flashback!
Flashback to reality.
Leaf.
Where did those mysterious leaves we saw in the corridor come from? What if they're a clue to the culprit's real escape route? I think it is possible that the culprit escaped into the Space Museum, but then came out using a route other than Boarding Lounge 2.
Oh?
Launchpad 1 and the Space Museum were switched after the bombing, meaning the Space Museum corridor was moving along the rail at the time, which is exactly when which is exactly when an alternative escape route opened which is exactly when an alternative escape route opened up for our culprit.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Uh-huh.
Judging by the intense look in your eyes, I take it you're serious. Very well, go on then, right? Do tell. What bullshit have you got up your ass this time? Where do they go?
Corridor Joe.
They went to the launch site.
We found something odd while investigating the museum corridor this afternoon. Namely, a few dead leaves on the floor. Considering where dead leaves come from, they point us to exactly where the culprit escaped to.
Where did dead leaves come from, Mr. Right?
Yes, I remember seeing some leaves myself. Ah, do you mean...
Yep, while the Space Museum was in motion just beyond the corridor safety door, was an alternative place the culprit could use to escape. In other words, the culprit's real escape route was the area outside the Space Center!
Oh!
Freaking...
Insane!
I'm glad that was all three different people.
Medically.
Do you know how impossible that would be? The corridor is level with the 3rd floor.
It's only 3d6 full damage, Apollo. It'd be fine.
Even if the culprit tried to leap to the outside wall of the Space Center building, they would fall to their death.
Objection! Ordinarily, yes. But after the bombing incident, the culprit could make use of a certain item.
And what item was that exactly, Mr. Wright?
Alright, this is what the culprit used to leap to the outside wall of the main building. I have no
Ladder.
idea. I'm presuming it's the ladder.
The ladder.
The
Yeah,
ladder.
where's
Where
the
is the
ladder?
ladder?
It's right. It's right. It's
Oh, it's
It's the box.
the box. Yeah. Emergency ladder. An emergency ladder.
There was an emergency ladder in the 4th floor robotics lab, and it was used that day after the explosions to help evacuate people. Miss Blackwell herself used that ladder to escape down to the ground level. Recall that the launch pads were switched after the ladder was lowered. The corridor would have passed by the ladder while the pads were being switched. And that's when the culprit literally sprang into action.
Meow.
Why did 2 people make the same fucking noise?
What about it?
I
Look,
can
he
always
said
count on-
sprang. We fucking sprang, alright? Fuck off.
No,
Sprang.
both of you made airplane
Yes,
noises.
Like,
And
yeah,
leapt
you got
onto the
it.
ladder.
It just means that you're not on our level.
What? Who would have imagined?
I did. I knew everything. I did it.
I'm the killer.
Order on the court.
Get the clown
Happy
up
meal.
here.
Well, an alternative escape route seems to have emerged.
Which means someone other than Miss Sykes could have been the culprit, right?
Making things up on the fly and attempt to sway the court again, are we, Mr. Wright? Your theory has so many holes it puts Swiss cheese to shame.
I think Swiss Cheeses is trying hard enough. Alright then, name one.
I have here detailed information about the Space Center. According to this, the distance between the museum corridor and the main building during movement is a full 20 feet.
Oh, that's pretty far.
Yeah, hops.
20 feet? You're pulling my leg, right?
No, you're pulling your own. In addition, the corridor is 3 floors from the ground, or roughly 50 feet. What's more, the goblin would be leaping to a precarious place. An unstable ladder. Human beings feel fear in dangerous situations. It's a basic survival instinct.
Yeah, but this man feels no emotion.
It's true, we haven't established that yet. An ordinary
Yeah.
person would certainly hesitate before jumping,
They haven't proved that it's the
Not ordinary.
Yeah, so.
or even freeze in fear and not jump at all.
Objection! But the culprit had just murdered someone. They weren't in an ordinary state of mind.
Nevertheless, why would they have taken that kind of risk? They could have waited for the switch to be complete and escaped boarding lounge number 2.
Objection! Because there was a security camera in boarding lounge 2. The culprit knew they would be recorded if they left the Space Museum that way.
In that case, the culprit could have hidden in the museum until things settled down. And then blend in with the other people after the museum was opened.
That's a good point.
But you claim that, despite all this, the culprit took a 20-foot death-defying leap. And all in the brief moment, the corridor and the ladder passed by each other, correct?
That's also a good point.
They would have needed a running start while the corridor was moving to make that jump. If the time was off or they couldn't jump far enough, it would have been instant death. What kind of person would attempt something like that?
An absolute bull.
Literally any fucking criminal.
Stop bringing up good points, Edgeworth. You're hurting my feelings.
You're an idiot, right? This true culprit is nothing but a figment of your imagination.
Why do you always have to point out every flaw?
You asked. You said, well, you asked for one, and I gave you multiple.
Mr. Edgeworth's right. You're cooked.
That's it.
The culprit would have to be someone who feels no fear, like a stuntman.
But everyone feels fear on some level.
Did you forget
Right?
we were trying to capture?
Wait a minute. Aha! I've got it this time. I can prove that there is someone who could have used this alternative escape route.
Who can you now?
This proves the possibility of a person who could have used this alternative escape route.
A man with no fear. What's that, Mr. Wright?
It's your firing forms. You're fired.
This is a certain person's very interesting psych profile. And the subject doesn't experience feelings like normal people do. In other words, this person doesn't feel happiness, sadness, or fear.
Doesn't feel fear?
You can't be serious.
Without the constraint of fear, he could easily do what an ordinary person wouldn't dare.
He's not wrong.
Just as you or I could do a broad jump on the ground without the slightest fear.
Nah, I fear it. Sorry. It's too scary.
This subject could make a 20-foot leap, 50 feet up in the air. He could choose this extreme way of escaping without hesitation.
So you're saying that to a person without fear. The alternative route would be quicker and eliminate the chance that they'd be spotted? That's definitely pretty extreme, mister, right?
Oh, Thor.
But was there such a person there at the scene?
Yes. The Phantom, that mysterious shadowy figure who keeps popping up.
Oh dear.
Fuck.
Again?
I knew the Phantom was there behind the scenes of the Space Center bombing, but I wasn't sure if he was connected to the murder of Clay Terran as well. However, now it's all clear.
Oh, that's what you fucking got.
The Phantom is the one who not only bombed the Space Center, but also killed Mr. Terran.
Whoa!
What?
He also stole my
point?
sense of wonder.
Your sense of what?
Wonder.
Wonder.
Damn.
Order! Order in the court again! Okay, order, I say. Mr. Wright, please continue.
And Bailiff,
Contenders.
Bailiff, inject that man with a sense of wonder.
There were just too many
Yay!
similarities between this case and the one from 7 years ago.
You're
But
much too
why,
much.
you may ask? It could only be because both incidents were the work of the same Phantom.
So then this Phantom is the one who killed Clay? But who is he?
It's you, Apollo.
This Phantom has
It
been
was you all
haunting
along.
this case,
You killed your friend.
pulling the strings in the background.
It's kind of dick. Look at his stupid eyes.
Look at this unidentified international spy bee.
We all know who it is.
Romaine Latouche.
Right, this escape route must have been part of the Phantom's plan from the start. As was tricking Director Cosmos into switching the launch pad. The bomb on the second floor was meant to make the elevators and stairs unusable. That's why he gave advance warning and planted the bombs where he did.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You're right.
But it doesn't explain this one last thing. So I
Oh, get ready
lowered
to-
my emergency ladder, like the detective leading the evacuation told me to.
Get ready for that to be repeated several times.
But it was such a pain. Why couldn't they have used the ladders in the other rooms? The robotics lab wasn't the only room with an emergency ladder, but he couldn't have made that leap unless he was certain which one it would be.
So you mean the Phantom must be someone who knew that particular ladder was going to be used?
That's
I
right.
wonder who it is. George?
Who could it be?
It was you, George.
Wait a minute.
You.
So I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to.
Dun dun dun.
Miss Blackwell lowered the ladder after being told to by the detective leading the... Ah! You gotta be kidding me!
Right, did you just have an aneurysm in the middle of the courtroom? What just happened?
Shut the fuck up, I need a minute!
Wow, that's pretty stupid.
Yes, I do.
Who is it? Who killed Clay?
Our mystery
You
spy
can't
who
be-
knows the Phantom is none other than...
What's up, baby? Are you okay?
I don't know why if
What's up?
fucking die.
What's
Just fucking Andrew, like, you had an aneurysm, and yes, I do.
After the explosions, a member of the staff crossed paths with a certain detective.
I can't believe it.
I was on duty on the 4th floor.
That's
It was quite
that's
the
thing.
madhouse, I tell you. Yeah, but he's quoting.
That's what you sound like.
3D.
As for the detective who was leading the evacuation from the 4th floor,
Apollo had no ass, by the way.
he had a very specific objective in mind.
Like, he literally has no ass.
So I
Oh, he's
lowered
not
my
being killed.
emergency ladder. Like the detective leading the case, leading the evacuation told me to.
That's 4.
His objective was to secure his own escape route. We lowered an emergency ladder from a 4th-floor window and escaped that way. Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way down too, and headed to the shelter. This is a detective you all know. He's even the lead detective on the current case. He appears to be a very emotional man, but his psych profile says that he is without emotion.
Bobby Bitchbright. What are you saying?
You mean the Phantom is...
George.
Yep, it's me. Breaking the 4th wall once again.
It's true.
I stole the Mona Lisa. Oh wait, sorry, wrong case.
The record of it also skips the line, so that's why we went forward.
Detective Bobby Fulbright.
Exactly. We were all taken in by his fake persona.
Damn it, Bobby.
Detective Fulbright's real identity is the Phantom.
God damn it,
No,
Bobby,
he has
what are
a
you
real
doing?
persona.
What are you doing, Bobby?
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
Hoppers, I don't know you.
God damn it, Bobby, what are you doing?
Fucking
Mr. Wright, how could this be? I thought he was an idiot.
That's easy, Your Honor. Detective Fulbright was leading the 4th floor evacuation effort. Our first clue is that he made no attempt to have any other ladder put to use. Our second clue is that the bombs were made out of propane and propane accessories.
Accessories.
The ladder in the robotics lab is the only one he ordered to be lowered.
I can't believe it was Bobby.
The second is that he directed everybody to the basement shelter via this ladder.
Very. Son of a bitch. It was all part of a plan to create an escape route.
After Detective Fulbright saw to it that the ladder was lowered from the robotics lab. He went to the lounge where he killed Clay Terran and escaped into the Space Museum. The museum started moving slowly, so he waited for the right time, got a running start. And just as the corridor was passing the ladder, he leapt onto it.
Oh, that adult-pated detective did all that.
Was it really him?
What does adult-pated mean?
Probably stupid.
I mean, all this time I thought.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Bobby Fulbright jumping off the 3rd floor of the fucking space center.
Adult-pated means stupid and confused.
Yes, I told you.
Sorry, we didn't catch your name.
I didn't throw it.
Is this me?
Yes. You're Fulbright.
My name is Bobby Fulbright. You're a detective who defends our good citizens from evil. Champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase: injustice with the rest.
Then all that talk of thrusting, his concern for Simon was also just one big act?
He doesn't thrust, he has never had sex in his life.
He never lost his virginity because he never loses.
Oh, he thrusts into justice all right from the back.
I haven't lost my virginity because I never lose. Later,
Search reform, prosecute a black girl, and make him a valued member of society. So I can't just sit by and watch him in his give in to his emotion and fear the friend, turn the opponent, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck him.
That monster killed Clay? He had me completely fooled. Come to think of it, he's the one who brought that bloodstained lighter to court, too. Scumbag even made me turn on Athena. Damn it, how the hell did I fall for all that?
Because you're an idiot. Hinter worms his way into the police department as well.
I mean, that one's on you, because...
Me bad. It makes sense if you find out later.
I exist on the pedestal that I have done literally nothing wrong concerning Bob. I'm kidding.
You've
Your
done
Honor.
everything wrong.
The defense demands to question Detective Bobby Fulbright.
Yo, this is all RB Pickle. I have literally done nothing wrong since I got here.
Cool. No, I mean.
Yes. I agree that we need to hear from him right away. The court will take a short recess, and then Detective Fulbright will take the stand. What
We
a
did
day.
it.
Bobby, I want to go home.
You're-
Go home
you,
when this trial's over.
Yeah.
you don't need to go home. We have home at home. We have home at home. Yeah, well, home at home.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. If it wasn't for everything you did, I...
Would be in prison, yes. Don't thank me yet. We still have an uphill battle to fight.
You got it, Bust. We won't lose our will. To fight.
Oh, well, look what the cuckoo came crawling back.
I like how you gave up on the first. Look who came.
I was gonna say, look what the cat dragged in, but I was like, I was thinking of the stupid, like, come crawling back, eh?
Well, this is awkward.
You're fired.
Cena, can you do me a favor?
After trying to... Never mind, what is it?
Could you beat the ever-loving shit out of me, please?
Whoa.
You didn't have to ask!
Beat down time. Dog
Jokes on you. That's his kink.
Because I should have believed in you.
And because it tells me.
Duh.
I let the seed of doubt inside me get the best of me. I'm really sorry that I didn't trust.
Don't be such a dope! I was really touched by what you said!
And you still punched him anyways.
It's the punch of respect.
Sorry, what? Now what are you talking about?
Oh, it's back.
I want to believe in Athena flashback. I really do.
Fuck it. I'll tolerate it.
But what is faith without doubt? Flashback.
Faith is faith, without doubt.
But I mean, like, it's supposed to be because they're opposites. You can't have faith without doubt, because otherwise,
Yeah, but if you don't doubt someone, you have faith in them.
Faith is belief without proof. Definitively.
But
Anyways.
not without doubt.
That talk about faith, PTSD real quick.
No, it's
That's
more
fine.
like, I thought I skipped. I was trying to avoid. It's fine.
Good. I need to question her guilt. Flashback. So once the truth finally comes out, we can end this game.
Thank you. At least you fixed the humor with humor.
You took the time and effort. You took the time and effort to genuinely try to finish this case and end the game, and then thought about who I am. After all that, how could I punch a true friend like you, Apollo?
After you just
Didn't
punched
you
him.
just do that?
You just did it.
You didn't have
I
any
know.
trouble
I just
slapping
wanted
him
you
a
to tell
second
me
ago.
precisely, Howard.
Oh, you slapped him. That's
Oh, she gave him the
completely-
backhand.
Did you just walk up slowly and down smash?
Thanks, Athena. And thanks for waking me up to reality again.
Guess
Yeah,
I know
guys,
now
you're
who to
fine.
call if I ever get sleepy in court. Fuck.
It looks like you have some promising young people working under you.
Ah, yo,
What?
that looks
Front-facing
weird,
Wentworth.
bro.
Edgeworth.
Hey, it's weird because it's glasses.
Like a dumb with a wig on. What the fuck?
Front-facing Edgeworth can't hurt you.
You're punching.
Yeah, I
He's
think they're pretty great
before.
myself. And they're not afraid to keep me in
It's just
line.
he's wearing glasses, so it looks weird because he's in 3D. Anyway, I have some very good news. Laura Blackwell has surrendered and the hostages have been set free.
You seen all the others? Oh, thank goodness.
Free to snap her again! Hooray! Miss Blackwell said she had something she really needed to do. So I granted her special permission to do what she must.
I wonder what it is.
Voice cut there. Well, here she is.
Oh,
Miss Blackwell! I didn't come to apologize, if that's what you're thinking. My actions are what allowed the truth of what happened 7 years ago to come to light.
Are you ends justifying the means right now?
But I did come because I had something to say to all of you.
me?
Yes.
You're Conco.
Miss Aura.
You'd better not be here to complain about something.
She is.
Karen.
Miss Blackwell, I want to apologize to you. As I
At
burped.
least one of us.
I burped. Sorry, that's what my apologies for. Nothing else to apologize for. The fact that you couldn't trust the court system is our fault.
Just imagine Edward was like Miss Blackwell. Belch, and then just walks off.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it's true. The courts are filled with incompetent idiots. Still, I suppose I could let you handle the rest of this case for me.
I mean, to be fair, right now the court's the only thing stopping Trump from being an asshole. So
This is not the place for that discussion.
Can't believe you spelled Ace 37.
I had to make it. I just had to make a quick side gag, man. Political jokes.
Oh, Miss Aura, does this mean you're starting to trust the system again?
No, of course not. Be quiet, hunk of junk.
No, baka.
It's just, I wouldn't mind if you were the ones who took Metis' killer down.
I guess I can allow it.
Leave it to us. We'll get him.
Well, I guess that means she's starting to trust us, at least.
Dun dun dun.
Aura. Simon, I'm so glad both you and the princess were cleared of all suspicion. And it's all thanks to me and my robots. You'd better be grateful.
I'm going to kill you.
I never imagined you would go that far. Though you were always extreme. But I don't recall ever requesting your help. As close as ever, I see. Well, now that you've been released, I guess it's my turn to go live in the slammer.
I'm on a slam.
I just hope you're not the prosecutor for my trial. You'd probably give me the death penalty. You know me all too well. I guess
A little
love can-
dark humor between siblings.
I guess love can take on a variety of expressions, including stunted in their case. But I truly was about to be executed tomorrow. Though because of you, it seems like I won't be crossing the Styx just yet.
You're supposed to be a samurai.
You have made me significantly less edgy by doing so. Get the fuck out.
That's it.
You have called...
No apologies.
You have my heartfelt thanks, Order. I'm sorry I caused you so much anguish. Simon.
Everyone, she's crying.
I'm so glad, Simon. So very glad to hear you say that.
Now get the fuck out.
Order.
Leave.
All right. That's enough of that. Bailiff, take me to the detention center.
I don't feel like it.
Okay, boy.
And Miss Blackwell did
That
was
is-
inexcusable.
Is that Mike Meekins?
Might be kids taking more of Blackwell to jails.
But it's clear she did it out of love for her brother.
I still can't wrap my mind around Detective Fulbright being the Phantom.
I can't believe Bobby killed Clay.
Right, and murdered my mentor, which brought great distress upon little Athena,
Little Athena.
chief prosecutor.
Yes.
I would ask a favor. Would you allow me to stand at the prosecutor's bench for this trial? I wish to claim the Phantom's head by my own hand.
No.
I mean, I'm supposed to. I suppose I do have a chess game to be going to right now. I suppose. You know what? That was my plan all along, anyways. Yes, totally. It's highly unconventional for a man of my position to stand in court.
Ah.
The formal paperwork has yet to be filed, but you are hereby conditionally released. Please take the prosecutor's bench in your official capacity, and uncover the truth by your own hand.
I'm much obliged.
Where did I get? Did I get the key this entire time?
The day to part with these has come at last. Chief Prosecutor, could you?
I had the keys this entire time, apparently.
Oh, I thought he was just gonna break out of them.
Nope. They're off. The cuffs are off. Means I don't get to hear the clink anymore because I prefer the clinking, but oh well.
How long have I waited?
Approximately 5 cases.
Maybe
I'm
it's a
sorry,
sense of
He
freedom.
lay dormant.
But even the air seems fresher, and the light brighter. And I will relish slashing that blackguard Fulbright to shreds without mercy.
It'd be like, isn't it blackguard? Like, I always say people say it's blackguard. Like, you know, like quite quickly.
I don't have to be able to read his heart to see how happy he is.
I don't have to be able to read.
I'm gonna read.
I'm so glad I won't cry just yet.
You just gonna
After
take
all,
shit first? Can sound
We've
constipated.
still got a trial to finish. She had angry but was crying, so, you know, whatever the fuck.
Okay to
And
cry.
crying, and crying.
I promise.
Prosecutor Blackwell. Mr. Wright. Please avenge Clay's death for me.
What the hell are you talking about, Apollo? You're coming to the defense's bench with me.
What? I am?
Well, I can't expect Athena to assist me now, can I? She's the defendant! That leaves you, Apollo.
What? Sure you want me? I just
literally
hijacked the
Halo
last end of this
5
case.
I left. I left in a few months.
Well, our office is pretty short-handed, and you're all I've got.
You kind of suck, but I'll take it.
Surprisingly blunt, but thank you, Mr. Wright.
Look who came crawling back.
Hey, he admitted he needs the help. Alright?
Nah, looks like you came crawling. That leave hurt lasted 2 days.
Apollo?
See, I can say it with all my heart.
But you see with your eyes.
I
Oh, sorry,
believe
I.
in your complete innocence. And now we're gonna prove it to the world.
Thank you, Apollo. I knew you could do it.
Cutscene time.
So, you won't be needing that eye patch anymore, right? Right, because I'm fine now.
Oh, I'm sure.
The short-lived 2 days of Edge.
It's true. Well, it was like 3 days of Edge and 2 days of
He's
leave.
loitering.
Now he's back to the fucking
Literally.
unleashed sun god that he is.
Also, the question: why do you need the arm bandages then? With his
Isn't he still injured from the bombing, though?
He was
Doesn't
never
he-
injured in
shouldn't
the
he
first
keep
place.
them
Most
on?
of the bandages were for him stopping himself from seeing Athena's tail.
You only needed the head one because they had him
Remember,
separate.
by never confronting his childhood trauma, he can push past anything.
Now this is the Apollo I know.
At least he's not being Britpop anymore.
Welcome back, Apollo. I thought you gone.
Ugh.
It's almost time for the trial to restart. It looks like you have things
jarring,
well in
isn't
hand.
it?
Yep.
I should head back to the prosecutor's office
Why?
because I hate all of you.
Fucking
And I
looks
also
like
want to
the
look into a few
model
things.
symbol, then I.
Namely, I must go play GoldenEye on the N64. And the first people on the scene 7 years ago. Facial generated by the robots. And Detective Fulbright's background.
That was great, Edgeworth. Thanks.
I'm not doing it for you, and I expect you're paid with a victory, right? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a
Bye,
movement to catch.
forward-facing Edgeworth. Okay, you two all set to go?
Back-facing innocent.
You bet I am.
Much as forward-facing Edgeworth gives me the creeps, let's go.
This is it. The final battle.
He's not that bad. He's not
No
that
one wants
bad
to lose having
forward-facing
come this far.
in the 2D games. This game.
I'm glad someone got that fucking joke. The murder of
Anyways.
Apollo's friend. The courtroom bombing incident.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Yeah, I
Oh.
missed it.
He said, "This is it, the final battle," and I said, "No one wants to lose, having come this far." A giant fucking corpse.
In the case that ushered in the Dark Age.
It's a
It's
Pokemon
something
Stadium
dark.
reference.
I mean, I don't know enough about Pokemon Stadium.
Either.
The only thing you need to know is the announcer.
Destiny has
That's
called
really
us to
the best
bring
part
the
of
one
those.
responsible for it all to justice today.
Destiny.
Okay, character that I could say the name of, but would make no sense here.
We're on the home stretch now, hopefully.
Next time.
No, we're keeping going.
You technically have
Keep it
half
going.
an hour, and this is also the last bit.
Let us now reconvene.
No.
Iffy, go!
I am the judge now.
What?
The fence is ready, Your Honor.
It's because I don't do anything otherwise.
Oh, fair enough.
Because
The process.
so I'm
Sorry, go on. It's fine.
yeah,
The
George,
pros-
you're now Athena. I'm the judge. Rob's Black Quill. If Rob's also Phoenix, if he's going to be Thing, and Alex is going to be Apollo.
No, I'm-
The prosecution has never been more ready.
I don't know why I'm here, but this is the first time we've been at the defense bench together since I debuted.
Now that you mention it. Well, back then I thought you were more loud than you were reliable.
Damn!
So yeah, so you're going to be fine voicing Phoenix and Bobby.
Yeah.
Very real fun when he's talking. Yeah, sorry, I'll explain that later.
If he worked hard today.
See, that's today. Please continue.
Yes,
He's just looking at him.
George,
Look at this bitch. Look at him. Look at him.
You've really come a long way since then, Apollo. You've grown a total of 1 inch.
Well, there have been some hiccups, but I guess I've done pretty well.
It implies that
No,
it
not really.
shrank.
He did.
You got the shrinks.
Still got that ego of his, though.
Knocked it up and down. Also go to Blackwell. With the 7-year mistake now resolved, you can finally take your rightful place. Alright, fine, I'll talk later. I expect a written apology. Bailiff! Bring in the witness. You know, we get George Bailiff as well.
Even with those handcuffs off, Prosecutor Blackwell seems to be pretty much the same.
7 years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, I guess.
Look at this prick.
Fuck you.
Damn.
I don't need it on stand, so here I am. Bobby motherfucking I didn't kill anyone Fulbright.
Detective Fulbright. Do you know why you have been called to give testimony?
Yep. Because this is the only one reason why I'd be called to do the thing to do. And because it's time for justice. And justice with thrust. Looking at you,
Not thrusting
Apollo.
the stand.
Objection. You can't fool with that act anymore. Your thrusting is nothing but lies.
Detective Iffy.
Are you questioning the integrity of my thrusting?
Damn.
I mean, sure, sometimes I make mistakes, but you know. Hey.
Performance anxiety.
Sorry, Bobby.
Look, it was cold that night.
Exactly the same as always.
Why would he change?
Tell me about it. You must be feeling awfully confident.
Nah, he'd probably just think nothing at all.
All right. If you wish to dispel our suspicions, then let's get to your testimony.
Alright, fine. Wanting to prove my thrustiness? I can certainly do that.
Could you
Just
please
pull it
not
back
prove
down.
your thrust? Could you please not prove your thrustiness on the stand?
Just whip it out.
The embodiment of thrusting.
Oh no.
That was a nice argument, Mr. Wright, but he seems to have the mighty chopper.
The chopper.
Look,
What,
you get
for his
a helicopter. In very embodiment of thrusting itself. I will have you make me into the villain with your far-fetched arguments. And this bit about the escape route is only a theory. You don't have any proof.
And I don't think you're. What the fuck? My brain just shut down. What's the guy's name? Fuck, no! My joke, it's gone!
What about
I
the
don't
first
think
one?
his name was Fuck.
Well, we do.
And I was gonna say, and I don't see you. I was gonna say, like, and I don't think your name is Matt Pat, so your theory does not have any grounds. I missed it. I fucked it
It
up.
doesn't even work because he's no longer working.
I know, but it's not the same for my.
It's fine.
You see that ball over there? I think Lawrence dropped it. What we
I
do
don't watch
have
game
is
theory.
proof that Dina Sykes is the culprit. It's later with her prints on it.
That's big.
I think I've seen game theory all of like 2 times. So you're saying the suspicions against you are completely false, and I swear every time I go I sound like a cow. And that's the defendant's is the real culprit. I mean, it sounds like a moo when I do the sometimes.
Okay. That's right. Mr. Lawyer's escape route was totally circumstantial. He doesn't have any proof that I made a big leap onto a ladder.
Yeah, talk about that yet.
We don't have proof. You are correct about that. However, you don't have any more. Blah. However, you don't have any proof for your claim either.
Oh, you don't have any proof that you black.
Yeah. Guess you're right.
You're right.
But you can't define thrusting with evidence. We can define it anyway. Thrust just is.
Objection!
Puns.
Don't make me break out a dictionary on you.
What?
Yeah. Please don't throw the book at me.
Ugh. Tell me the Phantom didn't just make me set up a stupid pun for him.
Da-da-da-da.
Let's just try not to lose focus, right? But my thrust is crystal clear. It's not clear. Your eyes wake up and smell the thrusting.
Silence.
Thank you.
Christ.
No, thank you.
Oh?
Enough of your rubbish, Fulbright. If you have even an ounce of justice, then you will answer the
frosting.
court's questions and prove it.
An ounce of thrust.
Hey, come on, ounce of frosting.
Prosecutor Blackwell.
Prosecutor Blackwell looks torn.
Oh, Fulbright was his partner after all.
A thrusting partner?
Thruster.
Prosecutor Blackwell's right. The truth will be revealed in the cross-examination. The suspicions against Detective Fulbright are, at this point, only suspicions. And it's my duty, I will judge the claims against the detective as impartially as I can. He did it. I can go home now, right? Does anyone have any objections?
That's fine, Your Honor. Now ask away and don't hold back.
Well, there don't appear to be any objections, except for my Timmy over there, but I threw him in the well. Very well, but Mr. Rice, please begin your cross-examination.
I like how we've somehow gone from Fulbright just being like a fucker of justice to the master of missionary, apparently.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know why he has to keep fucking Christ, but I don't think he likes it.
He only knows the base position.
Whoa.
My arguments are hardly far-fetched. There's careful reasoning behind my theory.
That's fucking bollocks.
Yes, well, apparently there's reasoning behind even a tofu burger.
That's a very iffy response.
What we have against Miss Sykes, though, is not just reasoning. It's solid evidence.
As opposed to gaseous.
It's called the lighter.
My eyes are constantly on fire.
With Miss Sykes' fingerprints on it and the victim's blood. Yes, that's true, but
Can't believe Detective Iffy's beating up Lawyer Iffy.
wait. Detective Fulbright was the one who brought the evidence into the trial.
If you harbor any suspicions, I suggest you ask Fulbright right to know. Especially about that lighter.
He's good.
He's right. What exactly should I ask about?
The number of
Position.
prints.
Number of prints. So many prints were found exactly? 3. The thumb, the index finger, and this middle finger right here on my right hand. Look at it. That's for you. Your Honor, he's being mean to me.
What about it? I'm mean to you on a daily basis, right? It changes nothing.
Could we please
You're literally
have
the
him
courtroom. You're literally the courtroom's bitch.
add it to my testimony? You got it. Here's
Now
another
just,
bird for
now
you.
it just sounds like he's
Ah.
adding to his testimony just to be mean to Phoenix.
Well, fuck me. He beat me to it. I'm gonna make you guilty now.
Be it investigating or testifying, speed is the key.
I'll hold you in contempt if you beat me in speed
Not-
again.
Not thrusting though.
Not thirsting to take
Press on the
fire.
lighter, the thumb, index, and middle finger of a right hand. We have evidence to contradict
say.
these. Because they held a lighter with an earth emblem on it in their left hand.
Objection!
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the
Well,
left.
doesn't Adina wear a glove on her right hand as well?
Oh, what, sorry?
Doesn't Adina wear a glove on her right hand as well?
I think
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
why it
right
only
hand.
records 3 fingerprints.
You say the prints were from my right hand, is that correct, Detective Iffy? That's right, very clear prints. But that just doesn't add up. Huh? What do you mean? According to Miss Blackable, who saw the culprit herself.
The culprit has 6 fingers in their right hand. You okay?
This person held the lighter in their butt cheeks. I mean, their left hand. Oh, I didn't even get to see what he said. I was fucking cackling.
They just said,
I was
oh.
gonna.
Oh.
Oh, I thought I killed you with the 6 fingers, but
To be fair, you did.
Here's the dilemma before us. Why are the prints on the lighter from the right hand instead of the left?
I can't believe it's actually the guy who killed Polnareff's sister.
Shit.
He had 2
Big
left
deal.
hands. I've got that dude's name from JoJo T-Man.
Got the hangman.
He's got the hang.
I don't know, I just remember he had 2 left hands, but I don't know his name.
I think it's Jay Guile or something.
Yeah, J-Guile.
Jagar.
And a whole horse.
Whole horse, but he's not the guy. He's the world's greatest number 2.
Number 2.
You're right, it doesn't make sense, does it?
Your Honor, this lighter can hardly be called incriminating evidence. The witness's claims they don't hold water.
Well,
Just
they're words. Well, they're words, right? How do you hold water in words? Anyways, Fulbright, explain.
I just can't understand it. They're definitely right-handed prints. Then why are they inconsistent with Mr. Blackville's statement?
Oh, you know why.
I've got it.
What have you got, Detective? A sandwich?
It. The mirror. The witness must have seen a reflection of the culprit in the mirror.
In complete darkness.
Mirrors reflect lights, and they were lighting a lighter.
Yeah, but is it bright enough to still show the mirror, though?
Yeah, it depends on the light source.
Like, it was a very dark light look at the picture.
Miss Buckle was looking in through the window of boarding lounge 1, wasn't she? I believe so. Ah, look, it's back! love that thing. You mean a little window in the back and to the right of the room? That's right, and across the room on the opposite wall.
There's the bathroom. Don't go there.
There's the bathroom. I think of big ass shit there. Don't go in there. Stinky.
Some guy named Kirkus Alba was in there.
He stunk the shit out of it. There's a large mirror. I do remember seeing it. Ah! So are you saying? Yes, the culprit Miss Bloodcool must have been a reflection of that person in the... Yeah. It does look kind of stupid, yeah.
People give shit to investigations, but Kirkus Alba's fucking hilarious just because of his constant bullshit. I see, in that case, right and left would appear reversed, wouldn't they?
Now do you see? That's the logic of pure thrusting.
That doesn't work still.
Action. But your argument is only conjecture. You don't have any proof that Miss Blackwell saw what Miss Blackwell saw was her.
Silence!
Fuck up, Blackwell.
Right, dunno. You'd sooner nick yourself than him like that. Put some more muscle into it.
Whoa.
I don't want to do anything harder or... No.
Just no.
That's right.
No, it's actually Phoenix.
It's always the lighter couldn't have been in the left hand. Oh, why not? Oh, the Pokemon. But Miss Blackwell said she saw an Earth emblem on the lighter, didn't she? The emblem is only on one side of the lighter. You're right. There's no emblem on the other side. Exactly. As blank and smooth as a judge's bottom.
You wanna fight?
Yeah, step outside, old man. I'll fucking take you on.
I'll let you on.
Yeah, come on. I'll fuck your shit up. I sweat on me, mum.
This just in, fucking trial judge drop kicks a fucking 7-year-long, well-trained spy without a hint of emotion.
You know what's like funny?
What?
In America, there was actually one of those things where I think a lawyer and a judge had a disagreement. So the judge is like, well, you want to take this outside, and they end up actually having a straight-up fist fight. And the judge wins and is like, oh, yes. I'm not joking, it actually happened.
America.
Your Honor, I tap out.
The couple had held the letter in their left hand, they would have covered the emblem. Uh-oh. It's more just the kind of lighter you flick open with your thumb before lighting. So if the culprit held it in their left hand with the emblem out and visible, they wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. If they had held it in their right hand, could easily open it and light it. See, look at that. So it means that the culprit was definitely holding the lighter in the right hand. Shit. Come back, my beautiful contradiction.
Come back.
It appears you planted a flower that bears no fruit.
See how it withers before my flower of thrusting? He's tough. He's managed to discredit almost everything that's brewing up to this point.
One thing?
Yeah, that's it. This one is enough.
Look, we all know Phoenix is a one-pump chump, right?
Oh, God.
And just as we thrust, now do you see I'm not this phantom you've been talking about? Are you sure there really is a spy? But you're just a figment of your imagination. Oh, it's so sad, so very sad. I'm afraid Miss Sykes is the culprit.
Damn.
Hold it!
Paul's coming in.
Uh-oh.
Detective Fulbright, I believe you said that the emblem is only on one side of the lighter. You sure about that?
Huh? Of course, I'm sure. Why don't you take a look for yourself and see? Do you see an Earth emblem on both sides of the lighter?
He's lying.
I knew it. You're lying, detective.
Pardon me? You mean?
Yes, my bracelet reacted to his statement about the emblem. He's definitely hiding something big.
Like a
And I
fish.
think if we use my talent, we might be able to figure it out.
Are you
Justice
cheating?
no. Are you to use that cheat of yours again?
He's cheating.
It's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Very well. Whether I like it or not, I suppose we should use whatever works right now. Go on then.
He only lets it happen if it's about cheating.
Well,
it
all
only
you
works
had
then.
to say is that it wasn't cheating. Honestly, I don't know what the problem was.
Yeah, meanwhile, next case, fucking great bullshit.
Yeah, Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, light him up. You can do it. Come on, Apollo.
Light him up. Here goes then. Detective Fulbright, could you repeat that last statement one more time?
No, why would I want to?
What in the world are you up to? Alright, fine. I'll say as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The Earth emblem is only
Press
on
the button, Rob.
the side that you can see when held in the right hand.
Press the button.
Phoenix is a one-pump chump.
He's lying. Oh, quick, wait, what? Perceive. Hey.
He's fingering his
Phoenix is a
holster.
one-pump chump. It turns out Phoenix is a two-pump chump.
Detective Fulbright, you might not be aware of it yourself, but
Damn.
whenever you say the phrase, Phoenix is a one-pump chump, your left thumb moves.
Holy shit.
In fact, it appears that as though you're running it along the edge of your holster.
As opposed to something else he's running it along.
Mr. Lawyer, I don't have the foggiest notion of what you're talking about.
Be that as it may, I know it has something to do with the lighter. Let me examine it.
Give me the lighter.
But why? It doesn't make any sense. You can't just...
I just fucking did.
Be still and do as you're told, Fulbright. If you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't mind them having a look-see, should you?
What? Not you too, Prosecutor Blackwell.
The right to privacy doesn't exist in this game.
I mean, it's evidence. You can't hide evidence.
Yeah, I know, I'm taking the piss.
I'm not sure what this is all about, but Prosecutor Blackwell insists. Must be something important. I will allow the defense to examine the lighter.
Good. Now maybe we'll learn something new.
I hope so. Well, let's check every inch of this thing.
And all we do, turn
Press
it
the
around.
button.
Push the button.
This is the airframe Detective Fulbright was talking about.
See anything noteworthy?
Huh? Hey, look at this. The emblem actually has some kind of button. Oh my god.
Fucking midget. This is like the most midgetest gun of all time.
Wow, it transformed
It is.
into something.
You know what it looks like? You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of the grasshopper gun from Men in Black, the one that's like Kruger's a fucking
Noisy
nuke
Cricket.
fire. And that was it, Noisy Cricket, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just reminds me of fucking 007, the man with the golden gun, whose gun just becomes a bunch of different shit.
I mean, I don't know anything about the Golden Gun because I think the only James Bond films I've seen is Skyfall and the one after that.
Yeah. A handle. A trigger. Is what I think it is?
It's a hand trigger.
It's no question, it seems. What you have there is a gun.
I can shoot Black Widow. A what? Put down the gun,
Gun?
Phoenix.
No, now I have the power.
Oh no.
So that's it.
Oh no.
Your Honor, please recall this morning's trial when Director Cosmos was on the stand.
I'd rather not.
Yes.
Well, the 50 oxygen tank was extremely small, maybe a 10 caliber. This little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber.
Can I just say, by the way, what time is it right now in the game? Because they ended the previous trial, right? About, you know, Director Yuri Cosmos' like cross-examination. Then they went investigating, and now they're doing another trial. How is it still light outside? And it's December, by the way. So if it's like at least 4 or 5 p.m., it should be dark outside.
They're
Don't worry
speed
about
running.
I mean, we didn't get a sense of time because the Cosmos one wasn't an actual normal one. Burned the fucked up one
Yeah.
for this fake trial.
It looks like this was the gun that Machi Tobaya used at the one scene that one time.
It feels like, I mean, this gun, he actually had to fire this gun properly. Flabbergasted, the lighter was a gun? What's up, Hippie?
Just the line.
It's just like fucking the spy's like, yes, my lighter is a gun, my shoes a phone, and my underwear is a boomerang. All spy, all spy tools.
Spy tools.
Detective Fulbright would touch his holster.
That's right, whenever he mentioned the Earth emblem. He must have subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter. In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning.
Are we gonna have time to finish this, or...?
Probably not. We've been memeing too hard.
I mean, our memeing is spicy today.
A lighter that transformed into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me.
No, what fucking tipped you off, Jet?
It's not the kind of thing any ordinary person can get their hands on.
I know, I bought it from the
Fact.
store.
I'd say it's strictly in the domain of elite spies.
Alright, Apollo, tell me the
expert
difference
of elite spies.
Alright, Apollo, tell me, what's the difference between spies and elite spies?
Well, one's elite and the other one isn't.
Sorry,
There's the typical spies you mouth breathers are.
You fucking bitches, you beat me
And
to
the
it.
genius level spies that us elite spies are.
I think we need to stop right now. I think that's what we called it.
Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself.
Next time
Next
on
Hi.
These are dirty little Destinies. Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking
See you guys later.